Good morning. I slept in, guys. I slept in. I went to bed last night. I did a T-bone steak with the filet mignon on it. Uh, I had a lobster tail. I ate maybe a quarter of my steak, all of my lobster, and then I crashed. I just crashed. I went to sleep. And then I got a phone call, woke me up. I'm on the phone talking, and then I hear, Heidi, did you fall asleep on me? That was all she wrote. I said, oh my God, good night. And I woke up around 6, and then I watched Love After Lockup. Well, yeah, 6, watched Love After Lockup, went to sleep again, and I had set my alarm for uh for 7:15. So I am here. Good morning. Good morning. And yes, I fed Kayla. I did not do that to her. Okay. I said I was going to do the lobster, shrimp, and steak, but I fed her. I didn't do the shrimp. I didn't feel like doing the shrimp. I just wanted to eat. So good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Let's see. Hi, Dung Beetle. Hi, Mayor. And thank you for that. Yes, grab your coffee. I have my coffee, guys. I'm going to come on camera for a minute. Like I said, I haven't even brushed my hair, but I did brush my teeth. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's see, who do we have here? Gwen Branston. Hi, sweetie. Tell my baby hello. Tina Beagle. Good morning. Good morning, Christoph Van Always. Good morning, Ella Monte. Good morning, LRM. Dorit, my sweetie. Good morning. Good morning, sweet potato. Feel the love, Nano. Good morning. Let's see. Oh, my stream elements is running. Okay. So, guys, before we get started, Terry Lynn did a live yesterday. It's only 10 minutes. I'm going to play it. Good morning, Cree. They're asking for our help. And like I told you, I was asleep. I didn't even know she did a live. I found that out when I was on, when I got my phone call. Good morning, Carol Mayhill. How are you, sweetie? Hi. I was in, I thought, matter of fact, I fell asleep in Angel Gotti's live. Good morning, Jean Waters. How are Waters? What Waters? Good morning. I always want to say Walters, but it's Waters. Good morning. So I'm gonna play Terry Lynn's live. There's this beautiful young woman missing, and I'm just gonna play this real quick for us. So if for those that missed it yesterday, I'm going to play it. Let's see. Terry Lynn. I'm going to say fair use, Terry Lynn. You bet not strike me. Fair use, fair use, fair use, Terry Lynn. Terry Lynn. Fair use. Okay. So let me go to her stream so I can play it. Make her big. Okay. Let me hit the play button.
Impersonal. I am coming to you about something that is local to me. Impersonal. One of my friend's daughters, her name is Denisha Goodner. She is missing. She's been missing for 5 days. There's not been a lot of coverage about it, so I'm coming here to maybe push it and get more. Again, like I said, her name is Denisha Goodner. She's 5 foot tall, and she's only 98 pounds. She's a recent graduate. She's out of Hendersonville, Tennessee. She got off of work early at the Zaxby's in Madison. And there's been one sighting since she got off of work. And that was at the MTA bus station downtown. She does not drive. She has no license. She is without her medication. Is it out of character for her? Yes, it is. We're having an issue with Metro Police Department getting the video footage of a witness that states what they saw. So I'm hoping that we can put the pressure on and do it quick, because this is 5 days that have gone by that there's no contact. Her phone is off. Her phone's not on at all. So there's no way
This is
to ping
heartbreaking.
that except for the police department going through Apple to do that. And that's what we're waiting on for that. And I'm going to get more pictures to post here. 1 month.
Beautiful young woman.
This
Just
beautiful
beautiful.
girl just graduated. She is 17 years old. Her family, they miss her. Her mother, Sean. Like I said, I don't remember a day I didn't know her. She wants her baby back, and she wants her home. The last thing that she was seen wearing was her Zaxby's uniform. The individual that seen her at the central location of the MTA bus stations here downtown said that she was asking for a phone charger and that she didn't look like she fit in where she was. We have uncovered that she had been speaking to a person. We know a nickname of Little Phil and Ghost. He's out of the Antioch area, and she could be with him. It's not usual for her to have her phone off at all. I'll put some more pictures up. She's a beautiful girl. She's due to be starting college. Even at 17, she's due to start college very soon. So this is out of character for her. Very out of character.
She's beautiful. This is so sad. So I am going to add this to my IG this morning.
This is a beautiful
Look
baby.
at her.
She's got so much life left to go, and 5 days, like I said, it's 5 days too long. So I'm saying anybody that has any information, knows her whereabouts, maybe you've seen her, maybe you know who Little Phil is, as he goes
17,
by,
Tina.
as well as Ghost, out
She's
of the
17 years
Antioch,
old.
Tennessee area. And if you've seen her with him, please contact the Hendersonville Police Department. The phone number is 822-1111. If you want to remain anonymous, you can call Crime Stoppers. You can do that at 615-594-4113. Again, she's 17. There has not been an Amber Alert issued for her. I don't know why. She meets the criteria. In my opinion, she does meet the criteria for an Amber Alert because she is only 17. She's without her medication. She does suffer from anxiety and depression. Without her medication, who knows? And hopefully, if anybody does see this that's local, they're willing to help search for her and help us find her, because the time, we're on
She's been
5
missing
days.
for 5
This is our
days.
5th day here. And that's a mama that needs her baby back. She wants her baby home.
Okay.
So if you see this young lady, she left the
Denisha
Zaxby's
Goodner.
that's right there in Madison. She should have gotten off at 9. She left early. And that Zaxby's is located at 2228 Gallatin Pike North in Madison. She was last seen wearing black pants and a blue Zaxby's uniform shirt with her black shoes. We know that she made it to downtown Nashville. We know that much. And that she was at the central transportation part of the MTA bus terminals there downtown, which isn't a good place for any young lady of her age to be asking for help as far as for a charger. So she was cited there. We are pressing for the police to do their due diligence, and that would be Metro Police Department, because it's Hendersonville Police Department working together with them. One is doing their job, one's slowly doing something. They've yet to pull the recorded of the tapes of anything there, and hopefully we can put the pressure for them to do that, to bring this young lady home. They do know who little Phil is. They have pulled his record. It's not a good one. So if she is with him, hopefully we can bring her home.
Okay. So I'm going to stop this.
Before this goes any further. And if she may even hear this, I want her to know her mama misses her, and her mother has not been able to sleep, eat, and anything really, because she wants her baby back. So again, if you see this young lady, do the right thing. You can contact, again, Hendersonville Police Department, 615-822-1111. Crime Stoppers, 615-594-4113.
Okay, so my understanding is that, from what I gathered when I watched this, is that she was speaking to this young man online, and who knows if they agreed to hook up or not, but she's been gone for 5 days. Her mother has not heard from her, and they're worried. And as it was stated on the video, she was looking for a phone charger. Let's hope she's okay. Don't know if she left or if he coaxed her to leave, whatever, but she's due to start college, and 5 days is a long time not to know where your child is, or really anyone that you care about is. So if we can spread this out, I am going to put it on my community tab. I'm going to tag Angel Guide. I'm going to tag MRE. I'm going to tag the channels that I follow. Hopefully they get it out and they play it as well. They have big platforms. So let's hope we can help this young woman if she's in some type of danger, to get home, or at least give her mother a phone call. So good morning for everybody that came in that I didn't say hi to. I saw Breezy Girl come in. Carol Mayhill, I saw you come in, and I gave you a wrench, Carol, because you're over there in that community, and you would know all these crazy names that come in. I don't. I just go in chat sometimes, and I sometimes recognize, sometimes I hear, and I just don't pay attention to the chat if I'm laying down. Good morning, Rhodey Gal. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So we're going to talk about Lee Remney this morning as well, because now she's suing the Church of Scientology. But first, we're going to talk about Love After Lockup. Good morning, Shits and Giggles. Every time I see that name, I just smile. Good morning. Good morning, Touch Your Love. How are you? Good morning, good morning, good morning. So, good morning, Danny. I thought I said good morning. I just put your stuff up there. Good morning, Danny, my sweetie. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. So I'm watching Love After Lockup. I think Savannah is batshit crazy. Okay. Remember, Savannah is with what is his name? Is he another Jake? Is he another Jake? I can't remember. Is Savannah with another guy named Jake? But she went to visit an attorney because she's trying to get him commendation, which means to commute his sentence, saying that, he served enough time. When he was 16 years old, he broke into someone's home. The people were home, and he threatened to kill these people. He got 35 years for that. Jake's family doesn't like Savannah, and I can see why. She's a little batshit crazy. Good morning, 11. How are you? Jake's family does not like E11. Not E11 does not like Savannah at all. I'm sorry, E11. They do not like Savannah at all. So while he's been incarcerated, he's received his AA. He's received certifications on different things. He's changed his whole life. What the hell else is he going to do when he's in prison but change his whole fucking life? Seriously, what else is he going to do? Pump iron, change his life, go to the classes that he thinks is going to help him get out. And then what? And then she goes to see this attorney. He's telling her that he read the stuff. You know, he's going to tell her what she wants to hear. She keeps asking him to marry her. She thinks that if he marries her, that'll be good for his commendation. And they'll see that he has a stable home to come to. This man has told her several times he doesn't want to get married and equate that with him being in prison, even though he was engaged 2 times before. Okay. He don't want to marry her. His mother doesn't want to talk to her. His aunt was talking to her for a while, and now she's not returning her calls. So she is on her way. I think she's in Waterloo. She's on her way to go visit somebody named Terry who would help him get out of jail. If Terry was able to help you get out of jail, your ass wouldn't be in jail right now. You committed a crime at 16. At 19, you were sentenced to 35 years. And that is kind of fucking harsh. She said when he was in court, they had to shackle him because he was bucking the system. She says that his childhood was rough because he was raised by a single parent, by his mother, and he was the man of the house. Oh, bitch, my brother was raised by my mother. He has never spent a day in jail or prison. Okay? Okay. So let's cut that shit out. Let's stop. That is harsh. 35 years. So even the lawyer said there may be something that she doesn't know. You threaten to kill people. Okay, it's a threat. Not, don't mean you're going to do it, but you can say it. So I'm thinking there's a lot more than what we're seeing. But she's batshit crazy. You're begging somebody to marry you who's told you over and over again that he doesn't want to get married and he doesn't want to equate that with him being in prison. So she's at the hotel now, and I don't know if you guys watched it. She got a pillow out of her car. This pillow was so fucking dirty. Why would you bring that piece of shit into that hotel that you're at and lay on it? What, girl, you just look psycho to me. You need to stop. You've been talking to this man for what, 5 years, 4 years, whatever, 5 years. His family wants nothing to do with you. Supposedly you cheated on him, but as you told Jake, you and I both know that's not true. He said, no, I'm trusting you when you tell me that it's not true. I don't know this for a fact. So anyway, she's a drain. She's psychotic. And she reminds me, what was the movie? What was the movie? I can't remember. But she just reminds me of a psycho bitch, okay? That's chasing something that really doesn't want her. That as soon as he comes out, he's not going to have anything to do with her. Good morning, Cranky Granny. Good morning, Grammy. Good morning, Cranky Grammy. Good morning. So that's the two of them. Then we have Renika. Well, we know Renika last week. She did a show. What a joke. She kicked her family out of the club. Then, as you see, at the end of the night, the family was back in the club. The sister says she's chasing dick by going to Atlanta. Renika told her family that half of them are convicts and most of them dated convicts. Okay. So that was a slap at her mother because her mother was with her father and her father was in prison for drug dealing. So he spent a lot of time there. She goes and she's moving to Atlanta. Her and her 2 daughters fly out. They get to Atlanta. She's rented. Good morning, $2 squirrel girl. Good morning, Corn's mom. She has rented a furnished apartment in Atlanta. her friend Ray, well, first she's talking to her daughters. The daughter said that they don't want him to move in with them. They don't know him. And she says he's loving, he's kind. Again, he's telling her what she wants to hear. Her other daughter got her tits all out, but you're going to bring this man into your home with your teenage daughters. You've taken them away from their family. All you had to do was leave those girls with your family, with their grandmother, where they were living until you get yourself set up. But you're going to go to Atlanta. Your friend Ray is going to take your daughters and they start school tomorrow while you go pick up your man. Ray comes over with presents. She's known Ray for years. Ray has been trying to get her to move to Atlanta. Ray states that, wait a minute, I've been trying to get you here. You've known this guy for a year and you're moving here. She goes, I need to check and see who this guy is. Come to find out that Ray was engaged to someone who was in prison. And when he came out, he left her by her merry way. So Ray looks, asks her for her laptop. Ray goes and looks. And then for the first time, Renika decides, Ray suggests looking at his Instagram. He in prison. He got Instagram. She looks and she sees these women. One woman in particular left her number on his Instagram. We know that Ashanti is in prison and he has an iPhone. Who do we think sent him an iPhone? Because we know Renika didn't. We know Shay didn't. So it's looking and they look, there's like 5 women on there. One woman in particular left her number. So she decides to call Ashanti and she asks him who. Oh, first of all, Ray said, how do you know that he's not, all these other women are not sending him money and taking care of him too? She goes, here's Renika. He would never love them bitches like he loved me. So you calling yourself a bitch, you stupid bitch. Okay. So you don't think he's going to love these other bitches like he loves you. But everybody is taking care of him because, as she said, she sends him between $2,000 and $2,000 a month from her vending machine business for her eyelashes. Girl, get the fuck out of here. She's telling her kids that she's doing this to give them a better life. No, bitch, you're doing this for yourself. Your kids don't want to be around this man. You're doing this for yourself. Let's not say you're doing this for your children, because if you wanted to move to Atlanta, as your friend Ray said, you would have did this years ago. But you're moving because of a dick, because of a man in prison. And then you're planning, no, they're not allowed to have phones in prison. And his ass is on TV taking calls. Okay? Really? I think this is a whole fucking setup. But you're not allowed to have phones in prison. You can have a tablet. They issue that. Well, some prisoners do. But you're doing this for yourself. You're not doing this for those kids. Not at all. Stop putting that on your kids. Because if you wanted to move to Atlanta, you've had every opportunity to move to Atlanta to better your life and your kids' life, which didn't look like they were suffering. And when they showed us Mama's house, I'm like, is she living in a Barbie fucking house? I was like, okay, got you. So you took them from the home, from the family they've been around for years. And you're moving them with some man, and they don't want to be around this man. Danny Corn's mom says she sent you an IG. So a lot of times Danny is not reading the chats, guys. So that's why I put that up there so she can hear me. So that's about them, but she's all excited when she's talking to Ashanti, and she's asking him, who's this bitch that left your number? He does this. That's that I'm caught shit. I'm caught. Hi, Claudia. That's I'm caught. So he's talking to other women, and she's calling them bitches. Girl, you don't know these women to be calling them bitches. You're stupid. You think you're the only one sending this motherfucking money? Yes, the mother looks younger than the daughter. Yes, they do. So then we have Andy and Brittany. So we know last week, Brittany went the fuck off on Andy, told him that he had made himself look like a Brady Bunch dad when he was basically a piece of shit because he abandoned his kids. He was trying to tell her that, he would go away for a few days because the divorce was stressful. But yet again, Let's remind your lying ass, you left your job as a police that you had been there for 13 years because you were going through a divorce because your wife was a drug addict and she moved in with a drug dealer, and you had to change your work schedule like the police department wouldn't work with you to take care, make sure your kids are taken care of, but you had to leave that job so you can be there for your kids. But then you took a truck driving job that takes you out for weeks or a month at a time. You a stupid ass. Good morning, Gene Wilson. Good morning. E11, I hope I'm doing a good job on recapping this bullshit, okay? Because these jailbirds piss me the fuck off. And these dumbass women that get involved with these jailbirds piss me the fuck off. Especially when they have young kids, okay? Bringing these men around your fucking children. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. Okay, so Brittany calls him. He's on his way back to Rome, Georgia, after he left his daughter's house, trailer, and he was kicking shit around. We see he has an anger issue. Gene, got my earrings in. Gene, you got to send me that website again for the earrings. I need to order some more earrings. And I know you sent it to me before. I can't find it. So text it to me or send it to me on IG. Please, if you don't mind. Brittany calls him, and before Brittany had told him that she didn't want him to come because she didn't want her daughter to meet him and then to find out that that he's not the person that they think he is. Okay. Yep, you can't. I love these earrings too, Gene. Thank you, Gene. I love them. I love them. So and then Crazy Cat Mama showed me these shoes that she was going to order for my birthday, but she wasn't sure if I was going to like them. They're covered in prints. Anything covered in prints, including me when he was alive, I love. Okay. So she calls him and says, well, he needs to come because if he doesn't come, her daughter Gracie can't come for a visit. Basically, she's telling you, I don't want to see your fat, funky ass, but I can't see you unless, my daughter can't see me unless you're there. So I'm giving you the highlights, girl. You ain't got to watch all this shit. I'm giving you the highlights. So he's telling her, well, I hope that when I come that we can talk. She goes, we do have a lot of things to talk about. And he was like, so have you changed your mind? No, dumbass Andy. She hasn't changed her mind. You a piece of fucking shit. You abandoned your kids. You left them for a year with their grandmother, and you're acting like you were there for them the whole time. So the only reason she's asking you to come again is because without you, her daughter Gracie can't come in. That's it. That's it. You thinking that she's going to change her mind? No, she's not. Okay? No, she's not. If she does, I'm going to be surprised. Because when she told you last week what a piece of shit you were in so many words, that's what she meant. You got a woman in prison telling you that you were a piece of shit. I had a coffee ground. I got to check. Maybe when I put it in there, I didn't put it in there correctly. So, so he's hopeful that that things are going to work. Yeah, okay. Then we have Letitia and Keith. Letitia is the one that has boss lady tax. She's lost her home. She's lost her location for her tax business, but they said she had another location, but she's out of her house. She lost that this past July. Okay. So she went on Dom Natty's show, and I'm going to play this for you real quick. Dom Natty, you better not strike me, damn it. I don't even know you know how to strike Dom, but I still love you. You better not strike me. So good morning, not my real name, not my real name, B. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So let me get Dom's live stream for you so you can hear what this dumb bitch had to say. Her name is Letitia Collier. You can look it up. She has all kinds of liens against her, and she has all kind of shit against her. So let me make this bigger. That's Letitia with Dom Natty. That's my boy. I mean, that's my man. Hey, Dom. I love Dom. Okay, so let me just play this for you. Okay, we're centered. There we go. Here we go.
You've been sending money to Keith, and if so, how much do you think you sent him?
Yes, I send my man money. That's my man. I'm gonna take care of him. But he also sends me money. He also takes care of things here.
How does he send you money? I don't understand. I've been seeing this on the show. I don't quite get it.
Thank you. How does he send you money?
Well, what in my situation, we straight. So if I need something, he's gonna have somebody pull up on me. He had somebody pull up. I had hit a financial hardship a couple years ago.
He gonna have somebody
almost
pull
3
up.
years ago, and he had somebody pull up with like $11,000.
$11,000, guys. Okay.
Took out 11,000 and dropped it off in cash. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, cash. I put money on his books. I'll put like $1,000 to $2,000 a month on his books.
Are you behind on your rent?
So we did have some issues with some money payments to our previous location. So that's another article. That's
$36,000.
Yeah, so it is what it is. Yeah, so we're not there no more. And it's because of a
the place that you were at during the show that we saw.
Yeah, we're not there no more. No.
And how much behind were you? Behind like several months?
It was
$36,000.
It was the whole time we were fighting, so we weren't paying for a while. Yeah.
Was it like 6 months or?
Yeah, over 6 months.
Is it like $10,000 you owe?
Oh no, it was like
$30,000.
Yeah, like 30. So I want to give him that shit knowing I'm.
So she's full of bullshit. She hadn't been making money. She hadn't been doing anything. She's a piece of shit. But you're giving this man $2,000, $1,500, $2,000 a month. Girl, you stupid. You also lost your fucking home. Okay. You also lost your fucking home. Okay. You a whole fake ass bitch. You a whole fake ass phony bitch. Excuse me, guys. Okay, hold on.
For the move. And so when a motherfucker coming to you, oh, you have a felony? Ugh. Bitch, why you ain't got one? That's how I'm gonna approach these motherfuckers. So why is you coming at me? Okay.
Why?
So
bitch, why don't you have a felony?
I love that.
Why hadn't you had sex? I don't know. Have you had sex with him now, or I know on the show you said you had not. Yeah.
No, he hasn't been out. So a lot of people ask, like, well, you guys are married, don't you get like conjugal visits?
No.
And in the feds, unfortunately, they do not allow conjugal visits. So we literally have to stand in they tape like a square on the floor, and we have to stand in the middle of that square, and then we hug and kiss. And depending on who the guard is, he's gonna grab this ass.
So ass grabbing is the most you've done. Is the most you could do.
Oh no, that's the most he's done. I've grabbed that nigga's dick.
But you can dick grab, but not like.
She's grabbed the nigga dick and felt that his dick was
No,
big.
you can't dick grab. I just like to break the rule.
What about like a clean cut man? You know what I mean? A good guy. Does that just not interest you?
No, somebody who's going to be there and support me, who loves me, who's got some money, who got a big dick. That's who I want.
Somebody who's going to be there
I've
to
been
love
the
her,
clean cut
support her, and
guy.
have
I've
a
been
big
the
dick.
clean cut
Got
guy.
you,
He
girl.
wasn't the one.
You want a bad boy with a big dick? Is that what you
got a bad boy with a big dick?
Do the good guys have small dicks? Is that what you found?
No, there are some good guys with big dicks.
Yeah.
But they're fucking crybabies.
How are these inmates able to FaceTime and have access to a cell phone? Is there something I'm not really up on? I've never been arrested, but I mean, how does this work?
Damn, why not?
I know, I'm so bored. I have a small dick, so I'm a good guy. Yeah.
I gotta have a big dick. So
I know. There's a good guy with a small dick. I've never been
got
arrested.
too much ass, like it won't work. You know what I'm saying?
True. You got to be able to reach. They're FaceTiming on this show while they're in their cell.
I'm so jealous.
How does this work?
I'm jealous.
Are they they're doing this on TV? Are you allowed to have
No.
FaceTime?
If they do get caught with those things, they can get in a lot of trouble.
We're watching people FaceTime illegally from their cell and also be televised. And then when it comes out, they're like, okay, well, this guy has a phone.
It's not very smart, no. But if you time it right,
you can.
And you know that you're going to get out of prison before it airs.
Are you able to share nudes with each other?
No, so what
Nope.
I do when I take pictures, so like I'll put like emojis like over my nipples, over my coochie cat, things like that.
Oh my-
I show as much as
I'm
I
so proud of her.
and I print those pictures off and I send it to him. So they make it to him the majority of the time. Sometimes I think the guys in the mailroom keep it.
So you have to print them. You have to print them off and then mail them, and then they check them.
Yeah, they say
before-
because they're fucking perverts.
Okay. I like your dress. It's really pretty.
Oh, thank you.
Dom
Yeah,
likes
I'm
her
like, "Dang,
boobs.
that's what you
I
like."
do,
He ain't
yeah.
even looking at the dress,
One
okay?
more time. Yeah. Oh,
He likes the boobs, not the dress, okay? Dom full of shit. He does not like the dress. He likes the boobs, okay? I met Dom. Dom is a sweet, sweet person. He's shy when you meet him. But so this week she goes to the prison to see Keith, right? And here's another one that left her kids with Keith's aunt. Hi, Missy Tessa. Yep, she has kids. She has 2 kids. So she's on her way to go see him. He's at federal prison. This is where these mofo got my man locked up. No, that's where your man got himself at. If he didn't do the shit that he was doing. Okay. So she is a complete fucking fool to me. You have lost everything that you fucking had. And then when she went, remember last week, she said she was going to meet with the attorney because, she wanted to make him a business partner. Now she act like she knew this attorney. She walked in the attorney's office and she goes, "Hi, my name is Letitia Connor, and I'm here to talk about my husband." You didn't know that fucking man. You had a free fucking consultation. Okay. It was a free fucking consultation. He was not your fucking attorney. Okay. He told her if he does anything, this man has a felony. And that means that, and she's, oh, Jean, thank you for the membership. I'm sorry. I saw it on my thing. Thank you so much for the gifted membership. And Corn's mom received the membership. Thank you, Jean. He told her that anything he does, she can be complicit. So, or she can be, what was it? I forgot the word he used, but anyway, she can be complicit. She said, well, no, he went to jail for, he goes, he's on papers. He shouldn't be there. So then he talked to her about a post-nup, and she's talking about protecting him and his kids and her kids in case anything goes wrong. So this week she talks to him about that on the phone. He got so upset because she's putting this out there that means they're not going to work. And, and he was upset about the post-nup stuff. And now she says she has to go to the prison to get this all straightened out. Some fucking shit. There's some fucking shit. Did I miss anybody this week? Who else did we have this week? We had Renika, Savannah, Brittany, and Andy, and Letitia. That's it. That's all the ones that were showing this week. But again, I think Renika is a piece of shit. You could have left your kids with your mom, woman, until you got yourself settled and got to where you wanted to be. But instead, you rent this place, and I just can't. I just can't. I got to go find this website for prison wives. I really do. I need to go see what these conversations are. Oh, I forgot. Jade and is it Jade and Jake? Is he a Jake too? Is he a Jake? Jade. So she and her sister, Jessie, go to the prison. When they're at the hotel, they're going to go because they're having this powwow at the prison. It's a federal prison. And he's in Colorado. So they went to Colorado to see, I want to say his name is Jake. All these damn Jakes this time is getting me so confused. Chris, his name is Chris. Jade and Chris. So her sister, they're at the hotel, Chris calls and he's talking to Jade and he's saying that, hopefully, they can have a good visit. Jade is saying that she has a feeling that Jess is going to cause an issue. So when she goes and they leave, they meet up with his family. They got a nice little picnic set up and everything. And, she's talking to the niece. the niece flat out asked her, does she have a job? Thank you. Chris is psycho too. Thank you. Good morning, Becca from Bama. Good morning from Bama. Good morning. So the niece asked her, does she have a job? And she says, no. She says, well, you know, we share a joint account. And the niece is telling her that she's being really flashy on social media because Jade was saying that she really wanted to meet Chris's family, and especially his mother. Well, wanted to meet his mother, but his mother wants nothing to do with her. And the niece was explaining to her that they're very private, and the fact that she shows off everything on social media, puts a price tag on everything. She had some roses for Valentine's Day, a whole bucket of roses, and she stated that this is more than some people's car payment. He sent her some sterling silver and some other shit. She goes, this is probably like $600. You know, everything she does, she puts a price tag to it. So the niece was telling her that, you know, maybe if she stops being as flashy, the mother would like to meet her. Good morning, Savage. And Jade gets upset. She says she doesn't tell other people what to do on social media. So, you know, she gets upset when people try to tell her what to do. But if you really want to get to know his mother, and the niece is telling you what's bothering this woman, I would do everything I can, you know, to stop my bullshit, but she's doing it to show off to to Chris's ex-wife. Good morning. Don't fuck with me. Good morning, DFWM, my sweetie. Girl, I'm thinking about DSW, my shoes. I got to go shoe shopping. Good morning. So, you know, she doesn't see anything wrong with what she's doing. She's a kept woman, as I fucking said. She is a kept woman. Yes, and she puts it out. She's on TikTok all the time. I tried to watch her a couple of weeks back, and I can't because she gets on my fucking nerves. She gets on my nerves. She's always putting stuff out, how much it costs. She's a fucking gold digger. She's a kept woman. And she said that, you know, she wants to know, you know, she's been with him for 5 years now. And, you know, he's supposed to be coming out next year. And she doesn't know, you know, it's hard being with someone that's in prison. But Bernice even stated if she really wanted to get to know the family better, she would come closer and she would make an effort to do it. She would make an effort. She's not doing that. And so she said, and I remember he gets 10 to 12,000 a month. The niece said that this is money that he saved up because he's part of the tribe. But so is it money he saved up, or is this money he's getting every month? Because he does get a stipend. So what is he doing for his daughter? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. Oh, Mayor's a double agent. Oh, damn. Savage, are you going live today? See, Savage and I work. We don't have time to hear all this stuff. So she's on TikTok causing a whole bunch of shit with his ex and, you know, about the kid. And I said, allegedly, the kid went to visit and she abused the kid, allegedly. But we do know that Chris abused the ex-wife, and she's got all the papers, and they've been back and forth to court on that. So we know that Chris is abusive. Allegedly, he's abusive. No, the bitch is abusive, okay? And his attitude towards Jade is telling her, bitch, I'm supporting you. I'm providing all of this for you. You need to comply and do as I say. Sit your ass home, wait for my phone calls, and don't do nothing else. And when I call, you better pick up, bitch. Got you. Savage is probably going to go live today, guys. And I hope he's taking care of that daughter. I really do. I don't know. I only heard about the daughter. Someone said on TikTok that he has other kids. I don't know, but he was in and out of prison, you know, and they have been married or been together 5 months. He proposed, 5 years. He proposed to her after 7 months. They got married. 10 days later, she went there and they got married. So again, here we go. She's a kept woman, point blank, period. She's a kept woman. That's it with her. I think I got everybody now. I think I have everybody. So if you guys didn't watch Love After Lockup, please, please do. So we want to get to Lee Remney. Lee Remney is now suing the Church of Scientology. And we know this church is shrouded in secrecy, but it's built on a money-making model. Lee Remney states that she has been, and this is a lawsuit she just filed. She says that they've opened up all these social media accounts. They have stopped her. They have stalked her. They have cost her money. She was also talking about, barely being invited to Tom Cruise's wedding and all this other fucking bullshit, which we all know. Tom Cruise, well, not we all know, but in my opinion, he can't hold a woman because he wants a man. Sorry. That's just my feelings about it. Ooh, you know what they did to John Travolta when he was trying to get his wife her treatments when she was going through cancer. All the millions of dollars they've donated to this damn church. They were quite upset that he took his wife to Houston for treatment. We got Danny Masterson, who has been convicted of R-ing 2 women. He's a member of Scientology. Okay. What's his name? Ron Hubbard. He's the leader since 1960 or something like that. But even with him, this is sad. I can't believe that you become a member to a church like this and you have to give so much of your income to this church. It is a set amount. That is a cult. It's not, based on your income. And then they call people lower bloods within this church. You got people that are living on the edge of poverty and you have a set amount you have to give to this church. This is there was another young man who was a member of the church, and he grew up within that church, and when he left they did the same thing. The intimidation, the phone calls, the social media platform. And what is it called? So you have to have a contract with the Sea Org. You have a contract with these people. They own you. Good morning, crazy cat mama. They go through financial and psychological abuse within this organization. You remember when his wife was missing? Nobody knew where she was. Supposedly she came home, but haven't heard a word from her. You remember when Lee Remney, she actually did it. She said, where is what's that? McTeish? I forgot. Lizzie? Forgot her name. Supposedly she's home. You remember he was being served with all of these subpoenas and they could never serve him for child abuse within that community. Within that church. Good morning, Celia. So you pay for all of your lessons. You're supposed to be in all these lectures and all of this stuff. You have to pay for this. This is not something that they offer you for free. Good morning, my Boston Beauty by KK. So these people go out and get credit cards to be able to afford to pay this shit, and they wind up in more debt. This is crazy. But she's suing them, and they're saying that Lee Remney is the one that has talk badly about them. She's responsible. I don't see them losing any memberships. I see that she has a hard time getting any kind of work because of the people that within that church, they're so big in Hollywood. I do see that. And they just, they put you in these classes. You're there day in and day out, and they're preaching to you and they're telling you, what you need to believe. I mean, they turn families against family members. When Lee Remney decided to leave, her mother and them were scared. They all left together. This other couple, they split the wife and the husband up. He was ready to leave. She couldn't leave. They chased this man down, including Hubbard's own father. They abuse these people. And now they're saying that Lee Remney is the cause of Miscavige. That's her name, Miscavige. Her name was Miscavige. His name is David Miscavige. His wife was the one that went missing. I was in my head. I had all of these things in my head, and I'm trying to think. And I put notes. I did take notes, and I can't remember where I put the notes at. So y'all have to excuse me. I'm going by the top of my head on what I remember. She is actually going after them, and now they're coming after her hoarder. And she has proof of all these different social media accounts that are coming after her, that are putting out all of this negative stuff. Katie Holmes left that church, and when she was married to Tom, she didn't want her daughter to be involved in that church. They had to sign this contract that stated, she couldn't date publicly for 5 years. She has never spoken about him or that church. This is what they had her do. In order for her to take her daughter, what's her name? Sorry. Are you fucking kidding me? This is crazy. So I'm going to definitely find my notes on that, and we're going to talk more about that tomorrow. Yes, she is standing up to them. She is. And I'm looking because, hold on a second. I saw this on, it was Vinnie Politan. Hold on. Let me go pull this. It was Vinnie Politan that brought it to the forefront. Hold on, Lee. And then I started digging into it. Hold on, guys. Let me get you Vinnie Politan really quick. I want Vinnie Politan. Okay, here we go. Lee Remney sues. Hold on a second. Hold on. Let me go. Let me pull this up. I had to remember. Shelly Miscavige. Thank you. I thought her name was Liz. You see, that's how much I give a fuck with them people. Hold on a second. Let me share this with you guys. So she is definitely suing them. It was on CNN. Now it's on Court TV. It was in the New York Times. She is freaking suing them, and she should. Look at this piece of shit right here. And he did. Now, he was on that 70s show. When I first heard this 2 years ago, I said he was a piece of shit, and he's actually a piece of shit. At the time, he wasn't engaged. They had a mistrial. He just got convicted this year, and he was married to this woman now. Let me play this so you guys can hear it.
As we investigate the allegations against the Church of
Fair
Scientology.
use.
I'm Vinnie Politan. Thank you so much for watching tonight. Great to have you with us here on Closing Arguments. And when this lawsuit by Leah Remini was filed, shockwaves through the legal world, through Hollywood, through LA, and obviously through the Church of Scientology as well. When it comes to churches and religion, I mean, everyone's got their own, right?
Yep, she's coming
to practice. And in this country, we have that freedom. that freedom of religion where we could practice whatever we want. That was one of the founding principles of the country, is that there's no state religion and you don't get persecuted for practicing what you believe in. Around the date, L. Ron Hubbard was the founder. Okay, so he was a member. Now, she wasn't someone who became a star in Hollywood and then joined. We've seen that happen.
She was already a star in Hollywood.
She was born in the same religion I was. She was a Catholic.
Yep.
And then I think when she was about 8 years old, her mother joined Scientology. So, you know, the children come along, and she was, since that age, raised in Scientology.
You're right, Gene.
Really grew up that way and then became the star and became pretty prominent.
Yep.
You know, in terms of a face of someone who's a member of this church, right? Tom Cruise, the biggest, John Travolta up there as well. We always hear about them, but there are others. There are others, and she was one of the other ones. And, you know, with the success of the King of Queens, you know, she became a little more prominent in Hollywood circles, in celebrity, etc. So as a result, she apparently got invited to Tom Cruise's wedding.
Yep.
And there was a weird moment at that wedding, which may have been where things between Leah Remini and the Church of Scientology kind of went different paths. And we're going to talk about that tonight. We're going to get into this lawsuit, and we're going to have former members of the church talk about their experiences and get their take on how they think this whole thing is going to play out. And we're also going to talk about Danny Masterson, the convicted rapist, who is a member, another one who grew up in Scientology, was convicted of raping 2 women who were former members of the church. So we got a lot to get to tonight, but I want to begin with this lawsuit. And for those of you not familiar with it, we've read through it, and here's part of it tonight that I wanted you to hear.
And once he reads this, I'm going to cut it off.
Beginning in the mid-1960s, the Church of Scientology, through its founder and leader, L. Ron Hubbard, institutionalized a series of retaliatory activities to be taken against any individual, organization, business, or government that Scientology deems to be an enemy or suppressive person. The ultimate purpose of the handling of suppressive persons or attackers is to totally restrain and muzzle, obliterate, and ruin utterly any individual they deem an enemy. Scientology directs followers to spot who is attacking us, start feeding lurid, blood, sex, crime actual evidence on the attackers to the press. In the past 70 years, Scientology, via defendants, has conducted countless sophisticated, well-funded, and brutal operations against suppressive persons that have spanned every decade in many countries. Here, defendants have undertaken a campaign to ruin and destroy the life and livelihood of Leah Remini, a former Scientologist.
So do you see this paperwork? And I need to pull this. Leah Remini versus David Miscavige, Church of Scientology International and Religious Technology Center, Inc. She is coming for them.
Of nearly 40 years after she was deemed a suppressive person and declared fair game by Scientology in 2013 when she publicly departed Scientology. For the past 10 years, Ms. Remini has been stalked, surveilled, harassed, threatened, intimidated, and moreover, has been the victim of intentional, malicious, and fraudulent rumors via hundreds of Scientology-controlled and coordinated social media accounts that exist solely to intimidate and spread misinformation.
So that kind of gives you.
So that's her lawsuit, and if you guys want to watch it, you can. It's on Court TV. It's in the New York Times. It's made national news, and it's not. It's another Jim Jones situation. Shelley, where is Shelley Miscavige? Has she been found yet? They said she has. Haven't seen her, haven't heard a word from her. So we really don't know. I just closed this tab. Why is it still? Oh, stop sharing. Okay. Haven't heard a word from her. But Crazy Cat Mama sent me something the other day, and I put it on my community tab. And I do want to play that for you because this was in California. Hold on a second. Thank you, Crazy Cat Mama. I'm going to play this real quick. Let me go to my community tab and community tab. Where's my community tab? Okay, there's me in the shower. Okay, let me pull this up. Let me pause this so I can get this right on my screen, and I'm going to share it. Hold on. Okay, so this is about a C19 lab that was found. So we're good to go.
Illegal biological COVID lab discovered in Reedley in March of this year. It's first important to remember what this community, our nation, the world went through for the last 2.5, 3 years. The COVID pandemic went on for nearly 2 years.
I don't believe it either.
It's commonly believed that COVID resulted from a lab leak out of the Wuhan lab in China. Worldwide, there are 769 million cases of COVID that resulted in nearly 7 million deaths. In the United States, there have been 107 million cases and nearly 1.2 million deaths. In California, there have been 103,000 deaths. China's COVID-19 virus resulted in the destruction of lives, livelihoods, the economy, and business. Children were stupidly locked out of school for 2 years and were destroyed academically, socially, and emotionally.
Yep.
People lost their freedoms, were forced to get experimental vaccines, to wear ineffective masks, and were lied to over and over by the CDC and government officials. Any of information that challenged the lies and the tyrannical mandates that were suppressed by social media. And we had officials locally that were silent and complicit with all the unconstitutional and destructive government orders. And now they're silent again. So what do we know about this lab in Reedley? Well, on March 3rd, the Reedley code enforcement officers investigated the site after seeing.
Okay, I'm going to pause it. Gene, you're right. It's supposed to be nonprofit, but they're based on a money-making model. Ooh, I'm going to have to go look at that. Thank you, LRM. I'm going to have to go look at that. But Scientology is based on a money-making model. So they're nonprofit, and all that money is going to the higher-ups.
An illegally attached garden hose. On March 16th, the warehouse was inspected, and it was discovered that the lab was producing COVID-19. There is blood, tissue, bodily fluid samples, and thousands of vials with fluids that are not labeled. They also found 900 mice, 200 mice that were dead. On March 16th, the representative from the company, Prestige Biotech, potentially a China national, informed investigators, quote, "These mice were genetically engineered to catch and carry the COVID-19 virus," end quote. Prestige Biotech, that company, is licensed in Nevada, not California. One address listed for this company is a vacant building in Las Vegas. Substack reports that other addresses related to this company appear to be in China, though this can't be verified at this time. And they also report that, quote, "Thousands of packages were found as well, many with shipping labels from China," end quote. On May 4th, the CDC inspected the lab and found infectious agents that were both bacterial and viral in nature. Some of these include hepatitis B and C, rubella, malaria, E. coli, and pneumonia. Fresno Superior Court documents indicate that mice were involved in these experiments with COVID-19. The lab apparently illegally disposed of medical waste, and it's believed it went to the landfill. This can't be confirmed because the operators of the lab have not been forthcoming. Now, questions that must be answered and the public has a right to know. One, is this company from China? and or is it sponsored by the Chinese government? What was the purpose and goals of their experimenting with COVID-19 and having mice catch and carry the disease? What were they doing with all the bacterial and viral infectious agents found at the illegal lab? 2, are the people that were running and operating this lab Chinese nationals or American citizens? If they're not American citizens, are they here illegally? 3, and most importantly, why wasn't the public informed of this illegal lab and what was found? The Fresno County Department of Public Health, it's public health, has an obligation to notify the public of potential dangers, both past and present. During the COVID pandemic, their medical officer held weekly press conferences justifying ineffective, destructive lockdowns and mandates, and yet not even an acknowledgement to the public of the illegal and potentially dangerous activities at the lab. So he spent a week having the media come, telling the public things that were not true, supporting all of the tyrannical, destructive things that were taking place in our city, our county, our state, our nation. And then when a lab related to COVID-19 is found 5 months ago, no word. No word from him, no word from the Public Health Department, no word from the Board of Supervisors. Number 4, the Board of Supervisors are also silent. This is similar to the crisis when foster children were found to be sleeping on floors in offices. They only addressed it when they were forced to because it became public through the media. This is disgraceful and represents a willful decision to hide from and shirk their duties as elected representatives of, guess what? The public. They're responsible to the public. These same Board of Supervisors were derelict in the responsibilities to the public during the pandemic. They were silent and complicit with all of Governor Newsom's destructive, unscientific lockdowns, mandates, and forcing kids out of school for 2 years. Now we have the same cowardice from the Board of Supervisors, and they're silent again when facing another crisis in the county, again related to COVID. The public has a right to know, what did the Board of Supervisors know about the lab? When did they know it? And why didn't they inform the public? 5, are there any current potential dangers to the public as a result of these experiments and illegal dumping of medical waste that involve COVID-19 and potential infectious agents that are both bacterial and viral in nature? Are there any potential adverse impacts to the farms in the area? How about the people in Fresno County or even beyond the local area? We know COVID spread around the world. How can the public be assured no medical waste was disposed of in our water systems? Number 6, were any safety measures in place at this illegal lab to protect the public from spread of COVID or the infectious agents they were experimenting with? We believe COVID spread from the Wuhan lab, and it could have come from this lab as well. Number 7, Lemoore Naval Air Station is only 45 miles from this illegal lab. As was reported in Substack, quote, all of the F-18s for all the Navy's West Coast based carriers are located at Lemoore. The F-18s are primary strike fighters for the United States Navy. In a war with China, these are the aircraft that we would rely upon to sink Chinese naval vessels and give us victory, end quote. The implications from the spread of a debilitating virus could be devastating to our nation's military readiness. Is the location of this illegal lab coincidence or purposeful? Now, what do we do with what we've got right now? Well, according to Joe Prado of the Fresno County Department of Health, there's currently no requirements for any lab, licensed or not, to report to the local public health department the biologicals or the testing that is being conducted. I call on the Board of Supervisors to immediately create a new law mandating this requirement in Fresno County with the penalty of immediate shutdown if the lab is non-compliant. Additionally, there should be financial and criminal penalties for noncompliance. Secondly, Mr. Prado also stated, quote, if you don't receive public funding of any sort, you can, with private dollars, set up a laboratory in California, the United States, end quote, just like was done here. This must change on the state and the national level. There must be enough oversight to protect the public. This clearly isn't the case now, and it must change immediately. And lastly, I don't know when elected officials will learn who they work for. It's for the public. The public has a right
Exactly.
to know that after March 3rd, 5 months ago, in a legal lab experimenting with mice with COVID-19 infectious agents, similarly as was done at the Wuhan lab 3 years ago, is going on in our backyard. The public had a right to know. The public has a right to know exactly what they know and when they knew it and what they intend to do about what's going on. Secondly, are there any other labs like this floating around? And what is happening with the people who are involved in this lab? These are the questions that I've been asked by the public. These are the questions that should be answered by the public. And the Fresno Board of Supervisors and the County Public Department of Health, Public Health, has an obligation to let people know what's going on. I'll be happy to answer your questions.
Okay. So that's a lot. Hold on, let me just stop this. That's a lot. When Crazy Cat Mama sent this to me, I was like, get the hell out of here. So we have a man-made virus that took out millions of people, shut schools down. Kids who were used to be in social recess, everything, were forced to be at home, and they expected them to do work. And I had my grandkids at the time because one came in for a visit. She couldn't go back. Airlines were shutting down. Schools were closing. So they came up with this online stuff and, laptops, which they had them. Now, when you go to school, they issue laptops to every student, and at the end of the year, you have to turn them in. But just think of these families that couldn't afford it. Now, I know in Houston, Comcast was issuing out laptops and some schools were issuing out laptops, and then they got a whole surplus of laptops, and you had to go there to pick up these laptops for these kids. At the time, Comcast was doing free internet service for people that were on government assistance. What about the people that didn't have it? Roses are red. Hello, roses are red. So it's just a whole lot of bullshit. And now we have this other thing that's going around in Houston. It's attacking your, forgot, I said it the other day, what it was on the live stream, and I can't remember what it was again. So you're trying to think all these man-made things that are going around, and it's like taking out populations. Good morning, Melinda. Yep, I put it on my community tab, but you're right. I had to show it. Hi, Beans. How are you? And, this is really sad. And then this whole thing going around about what happened in, was it Alabama, Mississippi? I can't remember, when it was a Black man that went to speak to these people that were on this platoon. That he was asking them to move it because they were blocking traffic. People were trying to pull up to the docks. They decided to jump him, beat him up. Then a lot of Black people came in, and they just, it was a shit show. But the man was doing his job by asking you to move. You decide you want to be big and bad, and you want to go attack this man. All of you attacked. So when you got your ass attacked, then it became this whole shit show. So as of, what was it, Tuesday, can't remember. The husband and the wife that were on the boat, they were arrested. And the man that was beating this guy with the chair, he was arrested. Good morning. Montgomery, Alabama. Yes, thank you. Thank you. You were shunned? Are you kidding me? Get out of here. And link with Bill Gates. So I need to watch this thing on Bill Gates, okay? I definitely need to watch this because I haven't. But it made the news media, but what was being put out there, you had to go read the story. It just looked like a whole bunch of Black people decided, so it was in bits and pieces. A whole bunch of Black people just decided to jump on this, these white people. No, that's not what happened. You had a whole bunch of white people that thought they had privilege to go beat up a security guard that asked you to move. And then when I saw the man swimming to get over there, I said, what the fuck is going on here? Should it have happened? Hell no. Did they get what they deserved? Hell yes. They thought they had a privilege. All they had to do was move. I said, okay, we're unloading, we're doing this. But no, you've been on this boat. I'm sure you've been drinking because I've been on these platoons for a while when I go to Florida and everywhere else when we would go have this team building. This shit is crazy. Good morning, G14. And the way the media portrayed it was like a whole bunch of Black people just decided to beat up these white people. No, these white people decided to beat on a Black man. They all jumped him. And then when the other Black people started watching it, they decided to come in and help this man. So now the wife's arrested. The wife that you saw on the boat that was running to the back when the Black people all came out. The husband was arrested, and the guy with the chair was arrested. And I'm sure they are. Yep, and they were drunk. And that's what I said. When you were on these boats, I know we would just be drinking. Good morning, Tragic. Have you put up your wish list again? Because I really want to put it on my community tab and I want to drop it in my chat. Guys, this is Tragic Ways. Tragic is the one that goes out and, she provides supplies and she calls them unhoused. She gives them tents. She brings water. She brings food. She brings them those little lantern things that you use batteries. She brings some batteries to them. If you guys have not been to her channel, you can go check out Tragic Ways. Can somebody drop Tragic Ways channel, please? She's creating a wish list now. What she does is she goes out and she takes you with her as she's delivering all these supplies. She spends hours separating everything out, getting it ready to go bring out to the unhoused. And these people really appreciate what she brings. And they know her by name. As a matter of fact, she said some of them actually be waiting for her to come. So she's doing something that I admire. Yeah, that chair was right on time. She's an amazing woman. And when I caught that live that day, I was so impressed. She also did one around Christmas time. I remember seeing that as well. So, Andy from Bombs. Hi. So I just want you guys to really, oh, no problem, sweetie. I dropped it before and I asked about it again. And then I went to look. When I clicked on the link, it wasn't there. But when you put it up there, please tag me and I'm going to be dropping it in my chats. And I want people to see what you do. You actually go out and deliver. Her car is packed with stuff. And she knows where to go. She crawls. She goes in underpasses. She goes and finds these people because she knows where they are. And what really struck me was the woman that you've been trying to help, the woman with no shoes, and she wants nothing to do with it. But I want to know, were you able to make contact with you? Were you able to help her? Has she gotten used to seeing you by now? Yeah. And they were beating him. And I just hate the way the media portrayed it. They made it look like a whole bunch of angry Black people just decided to jump on these white people. No, that's not what the fuck happened. Girl, you weren't fake feeding anybody. We saw you. We saw you. What are you going to do with all these tents you get? What are you building a tent city in your backyard? That's stupid shit. Hi, Shore Girl. We see what you do with it. All donations she gets, she actually, I mean, seriously, and she has, you can go buy it. She gets it, She goes out, and she delivers the stuff that is donated to her. Oh my God, yes, I put her in a room for 4 days and she's now, oh my God, Tragic, great. Great. I know you said every time you come, you try to talk to her. She had no shoes on. Oh my God, I'm glad she accepted your help. I'm so happy for you and her because I know you were trying. I know you were trying. She has her own apartment now through Housing. Tragic. Oh my God, that is so great. Guys, if you have not been to Tragic Ways 2 channel, go check her out. She does other content, but this is her mission. And if she wants to tell you why she does it, she can do that. I'm not going to do that, but she has a reason for doing what she's doing. And I'm so proud of, and that is something that I can actually get behind. Because I too help out a couple of homeless kids, and when Crazy Cat Mama was here, she met one of them. But what you're doing is amazing. It is really amazing. Yep. And you see, and that's what Breezy, you already know. When I saw that, I'm like, wait a minute. Why? And then, but the way they put it out in the media, they first put out the black people jumping. That's what I saw first. I'm like, wait a minute, what the hell is going on here? Then when you go start looking, you see this is a security guard. When asked them to move, they decided to jump on him and they start beating him and kicking him. You saw the black guy running down. Then you saw the other guy swimming. Then you saw but you got a whole bunch of people up there with cameras that are filming this shit. A whole bunch of people with cameras filming this shit. The fuck? They got exactly what they deserve. They got their ass beat. Then I saw one with the this black woman was at work at her nursing station. This white woman charges in. She wants to go behind the nursing station. She got her fucking ass dragged too. You come for shit, you're gonna get shit. You look for a problem, you're gonna get a problem. This other white woman was at Spirit Airlines. She got on a plane, there was no seat. The Spirit Airlines contractor was telling her, hey, you're invading my space. Then somebody jumped in. She turns around and she slaps him. He knocked this man out the way, charged her ass, and gave her what she needed. So the airline, Spirit, suspended him. He was a subcontractor. He was suspended. But the woman, the cops deemed as the aggressor, and she was arrested. The fuck? I'm going to be like this. Walk this way. Talk this way. You know, you look for trouble, you're going to find trouble. You had no business jumping off that boat and attacking that man. Your ass got exactly what you deserved to get your ass beat. I don't care if they call it a mob mentality. What do you think it was when all of these white people were beating on this black man? That's a fucking privileged mob mentality right there. Fuck that bullshit. They got their ass beat and that's what they deserved. Sorry. Sorry. Ooh, I'm sorry. I just have to say it because the way he put it out, I'm like, wait a minute. This don't make any sense. Angry black mob. What the fuck? Don't fuck with me. You won't get fucked with. It just so happened you fuck with this man. There was a whole bunch of black people there and they decided to fuck you up because of what you did to him for just doing his damn job. They deserve every bit of it. Bet they won't try that fucking shit again, drinking or not drinking. You won't get fucked up. Or if you do it, you better make sure there's not a whole bunch of black people around. Or Latinos or anybody else, person of color, because you're going to get fucked up. Stupid ass people. Yes, I did. But when the black people charged that boat, that woman ran to the back of the boat. I said, oh, they gonna get your ass too. And then this other white man saw this black woman, this short, and he grabs her and tried to stop beating her. Them guys came and just boom, boom, started whipping his ass. I was like, what the fuck? You're attacking a woman? Okay. This shit is crazy. Somebody could have been seriously hurt, but when they threw that woman in the water, I was rolling. I said, well, hope she can swim. But when I saw that black guy swimming across, I said, where the fuck is he coming from? I don't know if he jumped off a boat. He was on the other dock. I have no idea. But brother was going. So don't ever think black people can't swim, okay? Don't ever think black people can't swim, because I do swim. That shit was funny. They fucked him up. I'm sorry. They fucked him up. But it's just crazy. He just asked you to move. That's it. All you had to do was move. Yep, just ask him to move. That's all he did. Okay, he jumped off. I was trying to figure out where did he come from. I was like, wait a minute, what is that in the water? I said, oh, shit. Like a shark was coming in. Nope, it will never be accepted. And have the energy. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, he was his co-worker. That's who it was. Okay, thank you. I'm telling you. Everybody was recording. Everybody was recording. I'm like, did anybody call the police? I mean, the cops showed up, but everybody got their phones out. Hold on. Phones out. Yeah. Kick him in the ass. Get him. That's what you get. I'm like, wait a minute. Who's calling the police? Because you never know. They could have had a gun on that boat. You never know. Things could have turned out a whole lot worse than what they did. I'm just like tired of it. And then they were showing where this white guy was harassing his black neighbors, and he posted, pull up. He had an ocean of people in front of his fucking house, and he wouldn't come out. People are tired of that bullshit. Tired of it. Stop that shit. You are not privileged. We're all here. It's called America. Equal rights, liberty, justice for all. Bullshit. Okay, let's just stop with it. So anyway, guys, that's what I wanted to discuss this morning. Also, my mom was wait a minute. My mom was mobbed by white people, but if she gets a chair to defend herself, that's not okay. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. So now you see people making all of these videos on IG about the chair and all this other shit. Okay. The chair may have been a little excessive, but okay. They did what they had to do at the time. But yeah. I had some trouble with the next boyfriend being kind of sexual with me, and I was telling him to stop. And then all of a sudden, the guy and the young man from across the street ran over. Oh my God, ran over and said, is there a problem here? And they want to protect. Yeah, that's it. You see somebody in need or somebody that need assistance, you're going to help. This man was being, they were beating his ass, had him on the ground, kicking him. The white woman came in for a punch. What the fuck? So you deserve to get your ass pummeled. They've lost their damn minds, period. You have a neo-Nazi trying to make camp in my state. Oh, shit. It was a Hispanic guy and an Irish guy. Okay. When you see people that are in need of help, you're going to help. That was ridiculous. That should have never, ever happened. But when you go and you do the shit you did and you thought it was funny, everybody jumped up that boat, started beating on this man. Are you fucking kidding me? What did you think was going to happen? Get the fuck out of here. Anybody don't like what I have to say, I don't really care. They deserve to get their ass beat. They deserved it. And including that woman, because she was out there punching that black man too. Then they walk off like it's over with. Nah, baby. They met you at your boat. What the fuck is going on here? And then you want to talk shit. Okay, you want to run to the back of the boat after you've been punching a black man. You see all these people coming for your ass. Girl, shut up. You deserve every lick, every kick, every hit, everything you got. Probably would have stumped your ass myself in the head. Sorry. No offense. But I'm sorry. I can't deal with that bullshit. I can't. But tomorrow morning, the Madge Observe is going to be on panel with me. And we're going to be talking about his observations about this YouTube fuckery that's going around. And I think I'm going to call it YouTube fuckery too. You have a new church that's opening that do hallucinogenic drugs. Oh, shit. Okay. I'm not going to become a member to that church at all. Slave trade happened on that same river dock. Oh, my God. We didn't actually come here. We were forced to come here. Oh, shit. I didn't know that, Breezy. Thank you. Thank you. Yep, it'll be church time tomorrow, damn it. So I'm telling you, Scientology is based on a money-making model. My church is based on a money-making model. I'm not putting a doorknob on shit. I'm not putting a light bulb in a vestibule. I'm not doing none of that. I need you guys to send me all your money. I don't care if you got food to eat. I need to make sure that I can get my private jet. I want to get my ghost Bentley. Okay? I'm just letting y'all know. I'm going to be becoming David Miscavige. Okay? All right. And then I'm going to be the Hillsong Church too. Except for my church is called the Church of Everlasting Fulfillment. Okay. You get the name? The Church of Everlasting Fulfillment. Okay. So he was kicked out of New Hampshire and brought land. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. Yes, Breezy. Do some research. I'm telling y'all, this shit is getting out of hand. This woman was spitting. What was this? This was about this woman spit on this black woman, and she dragged her ass from behind the counter and began to beat the shit out of her. I don't care who you are, black, white, green, Asian. You spit on me, I will fuck you up. I don't want your bodily fluids on me or spit at me. The fuck is wrong with you people? That's all you need. And I'm gonna change clothes like 15 times. I'm gonna have all these silk robes, okay? I'm gonna have my styling crew here. I'm gonna change clothes like 15 times, okay? I just want you to see everything that you bought for me. I'm gonna put it on display to let you know that your donations are going to a worthy cause, okay? I'm not going to pretend I'm feeding the homeless, except I am going to put Tragic Ways wish list in here, but I'm not going to pretend that I'm feeding the homeless. I'm not pretending that I'm going out and providing shelter. No. I'm telling you right now, what the fuck does the Church of Scientology do for any of these people in this community? As I said, these people that belong to the church that they consider under levels or whatever, barely making it. They're giving their money to the church. They're taking out all of these credit cards to be able to afford all this shit. What are you doing for these people? Not a fucking thing but lining your goddamn pockets. Oh, I need to sell church merchandise. Well, no, I am going to do some church merchandise. And one of the slogans that I'm going to put on everything is fuck your daddy. I will be putting that on everything. That's the only slogan I'm putting up there. Fuck your daddy. That's what I'm putting up there. Yep, come with your pockets full because you will leave with them empty. I'm sorry. I'm serious. What are they doing for these people? And if you want to go, please go listen to Vinny Politan on Court TV. He's got a couple of guests up there that comes up there. You need to go listen to it. It's in the New York Times, not the Post. It's in the New York Times. It's in the Los Angeles Times. It was in the New Orleans newspaper about this lawsuit. Please go look it up. Read it. Girl, my choir. Oh God. My choir is okay. I'm gonna have to get a choir together. I'll get a choir together. I was singing Kumbaya. Osteen is a creep too. He's a fucking leech. You have a Gordon. Ooh, I'm gonna put some Gordon scenery behind me, okay? I'm not gonna put a steeple up behind me, but I'm gonna do my green screen so y'all know we're in church. I did not check out the name of the boat, Gwen. Not at all. What was in it? Because my boat was called the Crown Royale. This shit is crazy. Demon possession. No, what was the name? The boat was demon possession? You know what? I'm going to put an ATM in the lobby in case anybody does come into the church building. But our church is virtual. So I'm going to have my Cash App and everything up. I just want y'all just to donate. You know, I don't care how you do it. Just do it. Yeah, I see a lot of churches, even the Catholic Church. When I went into a church one day, there was an ATM there. And then they charge you to pull out your damn money. I'm like, really? Seriously? Okay. Savage is the choir director. Savage will be the choir director. I don't know what song she's going to be singing, but I'm sure the Harriet. That's the name of the boat. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, yeah, text to give. Yes, a lot of churches have ATMs in them now. Seriously, they do. They do. When I went to that church in Houston right before C19 and was shut, I'm serious, because a lot of people don't carry cash on them. And if you're not a member of the church, you know, you're going for a visit, there's an ATM in a vestibule. And at first I thought I was seeing shit. And I'm like, no, they have an ATM in this building. Yep. Savage, any song that you deem to play or write will be played, okay? Now, we know a lot of sinners need to come to church, so, you know, you can make a song about sinners. Oh, you got another one you're going to drop tonight. Okay, Savage is going to go live. That'll be 8 Eastern, 7 Central, 5 Pacific time. Sorry. I can't remember what the surcharge was. I really can't remember how much it was to use that ATM machine. Okay. Now, tomorrow during services, I probably will be eating so I can let you see the food that you've been providing me with. And I'm going to let you know how good it tastes. Let me stop. Okay. Let me stop. I'm going to be like Jade. I'm going to get a social media and I'm going to flash everything that you guys sent to me. I'm going to flash it. Wait a minute. Somebody just sent me a Cash App. Okay. Okay, Tina, just let me know. I will be praying for your son. And guys, Tina has went, she is in the 100s. Remember last year she had her surgery. She's worked hard to get this done. And E11, thank you for the Cash App. I really, really appreciate that. I will be showing off what I'm going to buy with that tomorrow. I'm going to be putting it on display so everyone can see. I want to say Just stop. Let me stop. Let me stop. But y'all know Kayla's got to get ready for school. Oh my God, Bruno Mars is so goddamn fine. Woo! And Ashante and her man are back together again. I'm checking my thing there. Okay, I'm gonna have to read that after I get out. That's long, Mayor. I'll read it. I'll read it. But Breezy Girl, wait a minute. Cash flow. Hi, Wind Whispers. Long time no see. Crazy Cat Mama, you know you're welcome to come anytime. I will be cooking for you. I'm just waiting for Miss Manda and Dorit to let me know when they're going to come, because I was supposed to be going to Chicago this month, but if they put it off and they do it in September, it's going to have to be sometime on the weekend because Kayla starts school after Labor Day. So what is given the church a sign such as power, money is what's gained. Tax exempt status, yes. Oh, Jean, may I ask? Okay, so what I understand that Doom reached out to two people. He said that the fire department found that it was faulty wiring that caused the fire. That's what he said. I don't know. Did not look into it. My issue was the fact that all of these animals to me seemed to be that they were in the only one spot. The news said it was 9 animals. He listed 10 animals. And the fact that a lot of the stuff that he had told us that he had made public, come to find out that he had been lying. And yeah, but it was said that it was caused by faulty wiring. Hi, Yasmina. Welcome, baby. So I didn't look it up, but that's what he told 2 people. I saw that, Breezy. I'm so proud of her. So proud of her. Your daughter is just gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Girl, if Bruno Mars was in Vegas, well, he was going to Vegas the next month. I'm getting upset because he's getting married, but I'm happy for him. Everybody thought he was gay. It don't mean he's not, but still, that's his business. But I don't give a shit. I love me some Bruno Mars. Love him to death. And my favorite song is Perm. Put some, he said, you better relax. Let me show you what you got to do. You got to lay it back. Woo, bang it. Show them how to lay it back. You got to activate your sex. Wait a minute. You got to come up with $900 in. Girl, I know. Oh, my God, I know. Ooh, Lord, I know. You're making shepherd pie pockets and jump. Oh, Breezy, that sounds good. I don't know what I'm cooking tomorrow. Oh, we're going to go see Bruno Mars. Oh, Crazy Cat Mama. You know, girl, you know the way to my heart. Fuck food. Oh, he had a guinea pig. Okay. Well, my mom's house, so when my ex came for a visit to Houston, my mom's house, my great-grandma, now she has, what is it? Mahogany, mahogany, and then the wood is on the floor. I mean, real wood, but her box was old. So my son's dad came down. He's an electrician. He rewired her whole box because it was out of date. No, Celia, in the Catholic Church, when I was growing up, if you wanted to donate, you can put coins in that little box. Now, when you go, there's a price card there. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. You didn't have to, if you wanted to donate, you can drop a dime or girl, but now there's a price card there for the different size candles. I'm like, get out of here. Oh my God. Front row seats. Girl, you know how much those tickets are going to cost? Yes. Oh my God. Yes. The fires in Maui. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. They're now up to, I think, hold on a second. I saw that yesterday. Hold on. Let me tell you. Let me see the fire update. There are 6 fires burning now, and the death toll is now up to 80. And when they first said it was 55, now it's up to 80. And hold on a second. There is a video. Oh, I hate to do this. But hold on. Let me just show you this video real. Well, if you guys want to see the video, I'll show it to you. But there's live coverage going on CNN. Hold on a second. Let me just show you this. There's coverage on CNN. There's coverage on all of these channels. MSNBC. Yep, like candles. I always wanted to try. Shepherd's pie is delicious. No, it's 80. It was just updated an hour ago. It's 80. Remember when the witch hand picks of all the wires he had all over the room? No, but I heard about it. I don't watch her. I heard about that. But I remember that night he was showing his dogs on TL, and TL even asked him about all those different chords and stuff. Yep, it went up to 80. It's now, the death toll is now 80. It's now 80 people. Okay, so hold on. Let me show you this. Let me see. It says death toll in Maui disaster hits 80. Deadliest in state history. So 10 hours ago, it was 55. As of 14 minutes ago, it's 80. So this is, oh my God, this is like Katrina. I'm serious. Katrina, I remember first before Katrina, another hurricane came in. And I remember I told my uncle, I said, because they all came to my home in Houston. I said, why are you going back? I said, this thing is going to turn around. And they said, he was like, no, we're going to go back. Then Katrina came in. And it was a fucking disaster. Hold on, let me get you this video real quick. Katrina, or either she went out and she came back in. It was the same one. She went out and came back in. And that's what happened. It went out and turned around. It came back in. And it came in with a damn vengeance. And I was like, oh my God. And they were stuck. They couldn't leave. Hold on. Let me get you this video. Okay, we got it centered. Here we go. Take it off with that. Let me play it.
Years now. I own a business called Whaler's Locker. It's an old family business on Front Street in Lahaina. It was established in 1971.
Look at this.
As I walked, though, it started getting worse. Power lines down, and then started to see smoke.
I didn't see this video.
I mean, there was smoke everywhere, but it was getting thicker, and cars burned, and apartment complexes burned. And the further we got onto Front Street, the more devastating it was. Just everything leveled. But not just Front Street, it's everywhere. Looking up the hillside, all the homes are gone, all the buildings are gutted. It looks like a war zone, like from just total destruction.
Look at this. Oh,
to
my
our knowledge,
God.
3 folks who didn't make it, and some, animals, people's pets, things like that. It was really heartbreaking. So there was like fire flare-ups happening around the neighborhoods because there was still a lot of fuel and a lot of live fire around the area when we were walking through it. So the smoke was getting stronger, but lots of chemical smell, diesel smell, especially down by the boat ramp. A lot of diesel was spilled in the harbor, and then just like a noxious chemical smoke smell. Over the course of the walk, maybe about a dozen people also walking around. One gentleman we walked past was sitting in a lawn chair on the sidewalk across from where his house was, and
How is
just
he sitting there with all
like,
that
just
smoke?
looking at the remains and nothing left. All he had was the lawn chair he was sitting on, really, in like a small backpack.
Yes, Joe Bean Joe.
Lahaina is such a special place, and not just for the people that live there, but for so many people that sorry, I'm holding it together, but I'm on the edge.
Oh my God.
For the community and for all of the islands and for so many visitors that come see us every year, it's the historic significance and just the memories there. If anything's going to happen anywhere, I'd want to be living here for it, because the people are such a tight community and all look out for each other.
All right, guys, let me stop sharing this one and let me show you this other one. Where is that coming from? Hold on. All right, let me show you this other one. This is sad. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Let me make sure I get this big. It's trying to come up. Hold on. All right, hold on. Let me show you.
Beautiful place most call paradise on earth, a town rich with Hawaiian history, has been tragically reduced to ashes. As of this morning, some of the most horrific wildfires continue to tear through both western and southern regions of Maui. The death toll has now climbed to 80 people, making this blaze one of the deadliest ever in United States history. And sadly, officials expect that number to continue to rise. So far, the active Lanai fire and a second fire in Kaanapali have burned down many of the town's historic landmarks. Right now, search and rescue efforts continue as an estimate of more than 1,000 people remain missing. NBC News correspondent Dana Griffin is there for us live in Maui. Dana, what is the latest on search and rescue efforts over there?
Katie, good morning. It's about 2 a.m. local time here in Maui. Right now, people or rescue crews are probably sleeping, getting ready for first light to go back out. They brought in cadaver dogs and search and rescue teams from Arizona and Nevada. They're doing a grid search so that they're going feet by feet to make sure they're not missing anyone who may be unaccounted for. We've heard several reports of people being found dead in the streets, in the water, in their cars, and even inside their homes. There's a desperate search for people who have been unaccounted for, these families who have been trying to reach their loved ones. So it is very tough for people who have not heard from loved ones for several days. Cell service is still compromised in that area. There are some people that have stayed behind, but most of those people have been able to get in touch with their relatives. But as you mentioned, Lahaina, the historic town, which may be known best for its tourism industry, but for the locals there, it's much more than that. There are several historical landmarks and artifacts that are now gone. And it's just a very devastating situation as that search and rescue will continue at first light. Katie?
Dana, we're looking at those images of devastation and destruction. We know that there are some survivors. So what do they need most right now? Keeping in mind that that is an island and getting resources to them might be difficult.
Yeah, you know, a lot of officials are asking people to not send things to the island because they are just going to be inundated with trying to take that stuff and process it. We were at an evacuation center for a couple of days, and even there they were saying we've got so much stuff. And there were even reports of people who were trying to help, going to Costco to buy up a bunch of things and dropping them off at the donation center. And they're saying, you know, the best option is to leave that stuff there. Let the people who need them go get them themselves. They have enough stuff at most of these shelters. They still are taking non-perishable food items, toiletries, water. They are not accepting clothes at this time. They say the best way is really to find a reputable organization, donate cash so that they can put that money toward the resources that are greatly needed. Katie?
Dana, we know that Hurricane Dora was hitting a few hundreds of miles kind of south of where Lahaina is, but people are complaining that they had little or no warnings about the fires. And understandably, it moved incredibly quickly, especially because of the winds from Hurricane Dora. But what have you heard from the residents that you've spoken to there?
So I spoke to one woman who said that they had heard and seen the wind really picking up. It was very concerning, but a lot of people were told it's fine, things are okay. And then they decided to evacuate when they saw shingles from the roofs of homes and businesses blowing everywhere. And a lot of people I spoke to another couple, they didn't realize it was as bad until they started seeing the ambers flying. They decided to just get away. We're told that a lot of people were running in the streets trying to warn people to evacuate. Maui does have a very robust warning system that usually sounds if there's some sort of hurricane threat or tsunami threat or any other threat. But a lot of those systems may have been compromised, according to the governor, because of the fires that were also burning in other areas. They are still trying to investigate what went wrong. But you're right, a lot of people said they did not hear a warning. They do have certain systems in place, but if you've got cell service gone, maybe those warnings did not get to people. So the governor's office says that the emergency management office will be investigating and trying to figure out what went wrong. If there were any balls dropped, they are going to try to take responsibility for that, Katie.
Oh my God, guys, there's a list. They said about 1,000 people are missing. About 1,000 people are missing. This is on Fox KTVU. There's pictures of this vet. Oh my God, they haven't seen this one guy, haven't heard from him and his daughter since October 9th. This is a Black guy and his daughter. There's a list of people that are missing. They said over 1,000 people are missing. So I'm going to see, can I find a list or a link where we can donate and drop that in the chat. I'm going to have to verify it. And I'll do that tomorrow. This is horrible. This reminds me of Katrina, except for it's a fire. Oh my God. Okay, if you can send, oh, you can't drop the link. Oh, damn. Melinda, I'm going to drop my StreamYard link. Just come backstage and put the link there, and I'll drop it in the chat. You don't have to come up. Just go to that link, drop it in my backstage, and I'll grab it. And then I'll put it out. Oh my God, we have went all over the gamut this morning. But just come backstage, drop that link for me, and I'll drop it in the chat because you can't drop a link in the chat. Oh, wait a minute. You can. I can make you a mod real quick, and I can get you. Hold on, Melinda. I'm going to make you a mod real quick, and you can just drop the link in the chat. Hold on. Okay, there you go. I made you a mod. Just go ahead and drop the link. So when you get the links, just drop them in the chat. I just made you a mod. I said a mod. So just drop the link because you have to be a mod to drop links in the chat. But oh my goodness, you know, I heard about it and I saw some clips on it. You can do the link for the missing and the link for the donation. Just drop both links in the chat, but drop them one at a time. I'm telling you, there's so much devastation going on right now. We just heard about the C-19 stuff, about the lab found in Fresno. This shit is crazy. This is really, really crazy. Oh my goodness. And don't forget, I still want us to send out prayers for one of my subscribers and her son. He's going through a lot and he hasn't been responding to treatment. Beautiful young man, plays sports and everything, and just sent out some prayers for them. Also, Danny is going to be undergoing surgery again soon. We're going to pray for Denisha's family that she comes back and they find her safe and sound. Yes, drop both links, please. So there's so much going on. And I want to say thank you to all you that have been here this morning. And we have actually covered a lot of stuff this morning. I like when I cover just everything and not just one topic, trashing one person. I like this. I really, really do. And tomorrow, don't forget, the missing link is too big. Okay, well, just drop the donation link and let me grab the link from where you can go look and see about the missing. Let me see. Can I drop it? It's on Fox TV, KTVU. Hold on, I have it. I'm going to drop that link and you can go and click the link that they put there so you can see the names. Praying for the son of your sub and our sweet Danny. I saw too, but yes. Thank you so much. Hi, proud Nana. How you? Nana, how are you? Welcome. Yes, let's pray for all of those in need. Asking for all those in need of prayer. It's me, oh Lord. We all in the need of prayer, all of us. Yep. Girl, I don't care about the drama that you do. I just talk on it. Welcome. And for everyone that's here, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. I don't ask for any, when I come in here talking about I need bail money and stuff like that and money for stuff, I be joking. But on Sundays, we do. I need you to open your wallets at the church on Sunday. Okay? On Sunday. I need you to open your wallets on the church on Sunday. But anyway, it's hi, Mary Andy. How are you? Thank you, Mary Andy. Yeah, we're going to talk about that tomorrow. We're definitely talking about that tomorrow. Tomorrow is the day we're having church. We're going to church tomorrow. We're going to go to church tomorrow, people. We're going to touch. Okay? So the match will be here tomorrow, and the match goes around and he observes all of this stuff in all of these communities, and he's going to give us his honest take on what's going on. My honest take is a whole bunch of fucking jealousy. It's a whole bunch of BS, and it should not be it should not be here, because if you considered yourself a friend, you would never do something like that ever. Yes, our choir director will be going live tonight. What time is church? 10 o'clock tomorrow morning is church. My guest asked me to set up church for 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. So since I am accommodating to my guests and my panelists, church will be at 10. Although I may start before he gets on, but I'm going to see. But I can't, last Sunday with TL, them damn 5-hour services, I'm Catholic. I ain't used to 5 hours, 45 minutes to an hour and 15. That's the longest I can do that. Yes, I'm taking someone to church in a different state. Several people will be Yep. We taking people to church. We're going to talk about coveting thy neighbor's goods. We're going to talk about all kinds of shit. Literally. Oh my God, I slept yesterday. I slept last night. 10 o'clock. That'll be 10 o'clock Pacific. So damn, that's late for some of you people. 11, 12. That's what, 1 o'clock for others. I'm going to talk to my guest and see, can we do it a little earlier? Maybe we're working around his work schedule. Yes. I'm going to see if we're working around his work schedule to see. Thank you so much, Melinda. Thank you. I'm going to see if that's because of his work schedule. But we would definitely be going to church tomorrow. I might start at 9:30 and he can come on at 10. But that's kind of late for me to do a church service. I like to do church early in the morning. That means I'm going to have to sleep in because I got to be refreshed. And that gives me time to get myself together too. So yes. I can come on camera in my sync in my silken robes. You know, I'm gonna put my emerald on my fingers and shit. I'm gonna put my big old diamond cross on my neck, so y'all know we in church. I'm gonna have a picture of the Bugatti behind me. Thank you, Gwen. I'll see you tomorrow. And I got you a message the other day too, talking about you still waiting for me to call you. I'm coming, Gwen. I'm coming. I'm gonna put a picture of my Bugatti behind me and my I think it's my G1, my Learjet. I'm gonna have all of that behind me so y'all can see what I can afford. Okay, there's an Amazon list. Okay, well, I'll just have to find it. Yeah, last Sunday church was a lot. It was a lot last Sunday. It was a lot. 5 hours of church. 5 hours, and nothing I said to this one individual got through to her. Yep, they're gonna be taking the church, and yeah, they're gonna be taking the church. Get on your knees, goddammit, and repent for all your sins. So press the like button. Yes, Gwen, thank you. So thank you guys for being here. I really, really appreciate each and every one of you. I want to say that now, Melinda, if you want to keep your wrench, just let me know. But I was going to remove it because you know, I wrench people in my chat that I've known for a long time, and I haven't seen anything bad that you've said, or not bad, but I haven't heard anything bad about you. So I'll just leave you with that wrench, Melinda. But I want to say thank you, each and every one of you. You're always late, but don't be late for church tomorrow. Okay, please remove it. Okay, ma'am, let me go remove it right now. Hold on before I get out of here. Melinda, let me, okay, I just removed it, Melinda. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Thank you, Jesus, for my short term. Girl, you crazy. Okay, so I love each and every one of you. Thank you guys for being here. Like I said, we've covered a lot this morning, and I didn't know I was going to be on this long. Damn, I feel like Terry Lynn was up here. But thank you, thank you, thank you. Go check out the link for what's going on in Maui. Check out the link for Court TV, so you can see Vinnie Politan as he breaks all of this down. I'm gonna go check out, damn it, I can see her face right now. Emily Baker. I'm gonna go check out Emily Baker's video, and then I want to see this thing on Bill Gates too. So I'm gonna see, can I find it? But I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great Saturday. Here is windy as hell. The temperature has changed. We've been getting down to the 50s at night. It was cool yesterday. So we're already seeing the fall. You know, we see all four seasons here. So it's changing here really quick. So I would definitely see you guys tomorrow. And yes, please leave a comment on your thoughts on the stream. Thank you so much. I never say these things. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. If you haven't hit the like button, please hit the like button. Any comments you have on the stream, please leave your comments. Just know that all comments are held, and I do read them before I put them out. If they're negative towards another person, I will not put them up. So if you have something to say it in a manner that is not nasty. And 11, thank you for being here. Crazy Cat Mama, Breezy Girl, Cranky Grammy, Aesops, you were late. Don't be late for church tomorrow morning. It's burning up here. Oh my God. Okay. Feel the everybody that came in. Jenny O, Melinda, thank you for dropping those links. Gwen Branston, I said Breezy, Mayor, Savage, Joe being Joe. That damn dog across there gonna make me Cranky Grammy, probably D3's mom, Mary Andy, Proud Nona, all of you guys that have been here, hung out, listen to me go off. You know, I went from one end to the other this morning, which is what I normally do. But anyway, I came in to talk about 2 things, and we wound up talking about 4 things. So I enjoyed. Jenny O, thank you for being here. I'm trying to go back. And Yasmina, make sure I didn't miss anybody. Breezy Girl, Crazy Cat Mama. Oh my God. Little Strick. I didn't even see you come in. Hi, Little Strick. Thank you for being here. LRM. Thank you. Wind Whispers. Oh my God. Okay. Celia. Who else? Michelle LaBelle, Mayor. Jean Waters was here. LRM, I think I said your name. Oh my God, it's letting me go all the way back up. Hold on. Let me see when it stops. Celia. I think I got everybody that's going to let me see right now. I'm still going. Gwen Branston, DC, thank you. Cranky Grammy, thank you. I think that's I said Melinda. Okay. Oh my God. It's letting me go all the way. G14, Boston, KK, Boston Beauty by KK, Tragic Ways. Soon as Tragic gets her wish list together, I will be dropping it in my stream. G14, Classified, thank you for being here. Everybody, thank you. Thank Roses are red. Thank you. I think, oh my God, Clarence Mom. Oh my God, it let me go all the way up today, guys. Short Girl was here. Thank you. Colin was here. Okay, everybody, thank you for being here. I will see you tomorrow. Everybody have a great Saturday. Kayla and I are going to be hanging out today. We're going to go do some shopping. So we're going to be hanging today. Don't forget tomorrow, make sure your pockets are full because I'm going to empty them. Thank you. Love you guys. Bye. Have a great Saturday. Bye, guys.